welcome to this exciting day, a day that is dedicated to the youth. Happy Youth Day, and I'm your host, I'm your presenter on today's particular package. My name's Yesani Jose. This one is a special feature that is definitely gonna give you a chance. An insight of this particular day and what it is all about. Welcome back. Today is another exciting day as we do get celebrating and commemorating a day dedicated to the youth. It doesn't matter how old you are. You could be your 20s, your 30s, your 50s, your 60s. You were a youth at one particular point. You could be experiencing it right now or probably in the future. So there's a saying that a lot of people love using where they say that the youth are the future leaders of tomorrow. Others would say that the future leaders of today. So the youth are the future leaders of today. These variation in statements, depict that the youth are conceived as people that will help in the future, and others conceive that the change can start now. So you too can add change. You can add, an impact to society right now if you make the right steps. And so today we are talking about a day that looks at the impact, the contributions of the youth in many sectors. Talk about the economic sector, talk about the developmental sector, talk about the sports sector, talk about the growth of a nation. Young people are definitely making an impact. And so today we will be going into the streets and finding out from different people what Youth Day means for them. So you could be a person that has an idea about this particular day or doesn't have an idea about this particular day. So this program is just for you. Let's go for a break. We'll be back on the other side.
Tennis wao and involved maningi mu passport and nianganira mani ku youth because team yanga ni nayo bambiri ni youth bani tringana nawe. So munga idea Youth Day kuri ni very important because ni day moja yamene timaleta ma youth pamoja in terms of wachesa bola na kuweka pamoja kupanga ma stories social yana wachosa kuvoi papa mkomboni. So like Youth Day kuri it very important because even the Bible inagamba kuti remember madezi yanu ya youth. So ngati tuna ishteko kwa youth uzaoneka munga ati ndo osalira maningi. But challenge antikala nayo maskwano munga ife team sport uzapeza ati ma activities tichita using andrama zatu za mtumba mwatu. Tibe sponsorship wameno ngatikire pa bot kuti papanse program wa youth atiza sponsor mwaso tilibe. Wantu kuno atitairira maningi tilibe otitandiza. So nde chipezeka kuti vambiri ma youth vatavako ku sport wanata kulibe viliko vili vonse sivitandiza vili vonse vabwa mkomboni vambo itataki vantu kama jani. Yeah, because of kulibe vanaona vabwino kuma youth. So monga inetaninga spempa chanipempa cha chikuru kuma readers vatu kuno kuchainda ma youth walibe ma activities. So chingawame ngatita apangira mongati youth center wanwanga spezekera kulipopanga sometimes apunza panga mipando kulikupunza driving vose yana vija. I think my youth vangaleke pa ujanki wambiri because wambiri wali willing kusebenza but kosebenza kulibe mayona then ma cases ya ujanki na vina ngapaka because of my youth wafuna ma first man yakuti akashitataki muntu apeza kanda fast bit no wonder wajanki na mafoni hawa.
So mngatuze ko pali ma activities yamene machita ya bola sile munakamba timcha ya bafana na ya bakulu. So tell us about that.
Yeah, nina team ya bola yambira kuri under 10 ngono tungono those boys and girls. kufikira munga ma boys up to under 20. Then kuma girls it open. Then ma girls wacha division 2 first league. Ma boys wacha under 19 na ni first league although ni ma zones. So yonse ma program ni ala ninga using a chema pocket yanga che kama zanga za mtumba ni sponsorship videos. Then tukakora kuma teams munga kuma girls. Na ita produce ma players wambiri wamene tapasa kuma teams pinango kwembekeza kuti maybe life yao ingachinje kwani waenda kusogora. But once awaenda sitenga mbili bonse bauti bitandize kuno kutimu. So leta ningapempa otherwise kuno kuchainda kuli bana bambiri basikio. So ningapempa munga ma teams waja wana wakonda babola ma coaches machani bazivisitinga kuno kuchainda kupoista chani scouting ma players kuli ma players maningi kuno.
So tuzen kon pali ma teams amene mu handling ma challenges amene facing maningi ni abwanje.
Ni mandoringa na ma teams like kuli under 10 my boys were almost 20 when yandoringa then was apeza that ya once using maybe bola imozi ya mentioned separate to as trainer then kubwa ma girls weve bali be age ma trainer pamoja kuli ma anosinga ni beginner independent ba trainer pa sides but akaziba ko twaika musinya team ya mene ya ma girls. So my challenges yani tinao maningi ni manpower in terms of finances tuweza kukumbuka otherwise our vision ya kutinga hichi chainda mkani ya sports. So timacha sokariki futi under 14 na itakariki under 14 but uzapeza challenge yani nayo kariga kwa base sponsorship so tezo cha sabola kuyoembekeza kuti maybe kare kwa bantu banga kwa maybe majezi kwa pasa bafana maybe kwa sponsoring kwa bola but it's very difficult finally kachato using ndama zanga ngani kama teams twasoto.
So tuzen koni pali passion inachoka kuti passion kuti mupezeke mutandiza abantu naimwe mwenzeli wa football or how did you have the passion ya yonkala coach?
Yeah, passion panezi pasukune zote maningi bola then utamanga maningi. Yeah, so nankalirira nakaja kamene ko pitiza mu sports then kubwela kutandiza munga abantu mkomboni bambira manifunsa yo question kuti ananga pali bana bako anusaisa bola loko wayi uluzipeleka ku sport maningi. Ine okula kwanga sina kule na maina watatu ni bantu chape wanapo bantenga kamba tawo mwana tamkonda mwana kulira so taita kwani zambo umtandizako njaina so nde bana wanantengera bija tezo nkache kuno kwino kusanga zeno ziwa ati nisungura chane. So kaja nani kanani kwiro kamba ta ingina ingashiteka 1 or 2 thing kuri bana mkomboni in terms of sport kwa leta pafupi pamene bana wanza tandiza so golo nasaka nikumbuka si wonse bangantainira ndasa natandiza sikuti ati ntandiza kapena ina ndalama lokunisebenza kuti sinichitabili bonse sinisebenza kuti konse otherwise mapiso ekchitwa ni machika but because of ninasungiwa ninaona kuti kusungiwa chili chima tandiza kupunza muntu kunkana mtima uja ufuna utandiza muntu wina so ndasa ine nazipeleka mu sport ta yambe kutandiza then after nangela mu sport napona depanda napona seku kamanja kasi sport ni business. So manga hapa manje nikitenga ni business manje ufanye wapanga player wapeleka ku timu wakupasa kwa something so chat.
You know what I know about Youth Day? My name is Mulenga. Youth Day ni bamwe zibira bafana kuziba mokulira how to live with elders na mokulira na discipline baziko na mwamene muendera life yenu yanu mwamene muendera mpunzira so otherwise bafana bainekera kuziba how to learn my sports about sports na they start learning about sports how to understand kutea babena ngoma tea like ngani football maybe netball maybe bena ngoma chita how to know how to kupanga vintu ngopanga panga like bena ngomozi bila kupanga craft things.
Pankani ya education ni chancha mene muchita kutandiza ma players kai kumapezeka tivenangu vafupanga ta maybe nizambo chita chabe sports but nkhani yaka school sinza ikakonzetu machita encourage bwanji.
Yeah, in terms of school or my education vision yatu ni kuti ngatankana ndrama kuno kwino tina mind ya kuti tankana press committing apange ground ndo na school na clinic so that watawana inside the school tikamba kwasunga mkampo wasifunza pafupa school but this the limit nkani ndrama. Otherwise my passion is kumharati mchainda permanent afunika sasa kwa maro area tapanga ground ya no mche kuno kwino enda kana campus kwa mene ateni vana tamangira na school kwa meko tatangana ka school out vaenda ku school apora kubola so chape because vambiri vankala affected utapeza ati distance kutoka ku school apore kubola so kwanisa so zapa the result vabapora check ma coach ache bora no trainer kukwini.
Kuli bantu venangu amene vamapezeka ati valina ma resources vangatandize vapaseni kodi my ideas about how vangatandize ni ndalama ifunika ni kulipirira vana maskulu ni kutenga imwe vakochi kumpasani salary ni chancha amene vangachite kuti okay na imwe muzambira kuti okay but apa vamene va sponsor oro va donor ava vachita vanzeru.
Okay, monga ili maningi ya kulira kwanga ni kuvana ngati kwapezeka munthu anga kamba atoke vana va bonse va bora zambo valipira ku schools kwa zambo wagulira kwa uniform masapato iyo idea ili welcome because vana vafunika kutandizwa maningi so that vaoneko difference unkhala mkomboni napaja cha bora pankele difference mai kapezeka kuti vana acha bora but avutika upeza ati mabuti ni open party pe mabuti sometimes wachana kumachobaruka kumendo so anapo important ndio kama sports the result wena ngwale kambokole wache mkomboni so tipe mpakuli mwe ma sponsors muri welcome kushita party lyo sali mungapani team either ngwambo sponsoring ache kuma trips chape kwenda away ngati mwaita donate bus yo kamba yake bus mzambo wanya mnako chepo enda away iyo tingashita appreciate even ngati kwa pesa kanga kamba toke inezambo kula kwa chema ma kits so train rako like ma boots na ma jazz yose yo ilichabe bwino but shukuru vana afunika baitwa encourage kwenda kuti kuma schools bafunika kwenda ku school because the government yatu antienda kuyonekera tuti ngati sindi opunzira nishisunga zone kati mu pazi pa.
So kuli bantu bambiri makombo na I think my youth machita notice basanduka majanki. I think mnamvira kuna story muntu umoza I think anankali ka attack kapina anafa hapa pakati hapa. Ni chanja mene chirengesa rise ya majanki makombo especially chainda.
Yeah, I think rising ya majanki tu hapa keso ni ameni anakamba hapo kuti kuno side tilibe ma youth center mwantinga sponsor vintu. Kuribe muntu anapo aikapo ma youth pamozi kwamba kwapunsa nchito na kwapunzisa monkali na abantu munga kudala mwanezo nkali hivi makoro mwanezo tisungira mopunzira nchito because apeza ati munga bana bamuna tenzo kupunzira kubaza tumbazo kubaza mipini kupanga tukemo tumbwiri tenzo kupunzira vija tenzo pesa bakuru ati katika pasa kupunzira so munga muno mtao ni kuribe baso vija ukakula yewe kwa 14 years so dera umele wake so nde yapezeka challenge so munga abantu waniwaita attack wanzao I think kankalako vintu vakuti vambopunzira munga mane nakambira bafesi yo panga mipando picho kwazo panga mipando ni either way amene opunza sindo opunza ungapunzira wapezeka che vatimyangira building yatu ambotipunza baso hivi nkutunga vija vintu vinga doseko mayeso ambiri kuchoka kuma problems yaso itataki vantu.
Nkani ya female football kudala pe female football inayamba munaona abantu wenzona munga kulibe vikoli vizakaenda hapa anati dabwisa wene Barbara Banda hope ya female soccer kuti ipitilire muchitapo bwanji.
Yeah, your question ni otherwise monga i period ya manja after ni Barbara Banda ni kundanaje wa mbega yatitandiza maningi kuli ma parents ama girls because ya time yambiri tenzo kuvutika kuti mgirls wa msteriliza kwa ground bambiri nzo kamba tawe mwana wanga kambo chapola zabone kama mamuna mufuto bombepela vipo sivili mo nusamvira chape but after wana wanzao manje waenda wambombeka tafana drama chani ma parents alankala open manje kwamba haitadilizo wana wao tambo kabisa na kuno because patenzo nkana challenge out mwana acha kuno bora but tita kumupa kwenda kubora then wakazia zako za akasita ankali kwa mimi ukubuliwe coach usabwereko kuno So there's kumana ma challenges manini, but monga hapa yatupe kukira because of waona kuti girl child ashta kuino in terms of kutu.
My name is Joseph Sakara. I want to say about Youth Day. Youth Day, it means to sharing the friend like advice, because right now you are here. There are some people who died today and there are some people who buried. Because right now I'm here. I want to say sometimes my parents here too, they Youth Day, because Youth Day is a celebrating day. Like celebrate like wamene matalent yametu iko na hivi like footballer uma trainer like kutamanga na kuchita vintu vinango like tikamba pa Youth Day like kuvela na manzatu ma advice na kuuzana mu good way yamene tingankalire mpatalo pana.
So according to training yamene mapasa ma students, apart from physical training, kuliko vintu vamene mapasa monga mentorship vija monga mapunziso yochita variety kumankhala sometimes mupunzisa discipline nichani che muntu angapunzire ngatabwera anda maligi ano anda imwe.
Okay, so monga hiyo tima ipanga every session tikasiza training timankana opansi ma special ma girl child wauza hapo bali badness sometimes yonkhala na ma early beginners, early marriages na dating akali mfano ma dangers alimo tima pozisa yo ni every session chetika kumana then timangana kwangana kutinga tucha bola then wankhala na mimba ni affected kwanja yanonkhala nayo. Sometimes apeza ati wakango papa bwino wakushita operation pali vintu viviri either kali yako izasira pa paja loko it will take time kuti uite recover futu kapele mpitch, which means ichwabwelera kumbuyo but ngatu dating then ufunika upunzira uti chan dating ina nichani pali age anilipo maybe 14 years 15 years then wako dating amamuo mapesi bezeza ni hapo anja zako kumana so boss dating then monga kuma girl child maningi tinapelekwa na organization ya jana matandiza nkani ya suggestion like my cards watandiza kwa bafana wazochitako donate my cards. I think nayo ni challenge antana yeye if ngati kuli waja na mapunzisa monga aja yako toni na maweto panga yoti waenda wazo washida waita jani nija ndio sayo my ideas are welcome ku team twangabwere wamba wapunzisa.
So inkani ya mapads yoneka monga ni issue ingono but muzi wachabazima especially young ladies akapezeka kuti alibe mapads ayo yamene ayo ushe angakwaniso bwera kubola vimachitika bwanji kumankhala vamamuzani olo vamapanga chabe excuse kuti apa coach munaichita discover bwanji kuti ni big problem.
Monga kurine sisi muzi wa team za Mozambia muno ngati team ili bendrama ni wangona wantu ama visiting team then kumankhala ma challenges yauti tifuna matron team but uzapeza ati waso atala mkatamu kaona tikaenda kuja zambo yuzinga ndama zatu kusupport abana so kambiri bafana ni mauzo ndine coach atena ka time itari mfime football iyo kanuza ibata nimbira maramuwa nzazi wasinza kufusana makosheni ngatu anuza mbea game ta coach sinza kanisa nimbira maramuwa nizazi wakanui bofunikira bani uzafuna then ngatu waziwa tuli danger period yako kosa sukosinga mchana kusinga chabora because wambiri imabwera mjira yosiyana wena ngama khani matenda azona amatwana so imakhani big issue out sometimes we use our money kwamba kwagulira macards so that's why tuna ngati kwa pasa ma organization atangazika mbati wazambo tandiza zako maybe month kamozi tinga vile bwino maningi mugaza team
and zina yanga ndina matin pili choka kukamanga we are learning about Youth Day venango wapeska waliswaliko venango wafa lelo venango sitapeska tafika hapo pano venango peska ni majanki venango mashani but seje timbira ko munche tafika ko pano pa Youth Day.
You are on a special edition as we do get talking about the youth. Who is a youth? That is a big question. for our episode today? You have to find the answer as we do get watching, towards the end of this particular show. And of course, there's so many things that the youth do. Others are into sports and others are into money-making ventures. Others decide to do banking. Others decide to become lawyers. And sometimes a place in school known as the careers desk, a careers teacher, is one fundamental area that enables youths to make a decision to pick which role they would want to play when they grow up. Sometimes even in the 4th grade or nursery, a teacher would come up to you and say, what do you want to become when you grow up? That simple answer might turn into a visual. It might turn into reality if you believe in it. So believe in your dream and take steps every day to improve your dream, because this is what Youth Day is all about.
So lastly, as we conclude the interview, message ya mine muli nayo kuli ba youth ino 2026 ni message ya bwanji nakonda story ya mine mwakamba ya yokamba kuti mwenzeri considered as an orphan. Ero muntu chabe from nowhere anabwera namutengani kuli bambiri bamene bamverera uko olobe batamba na beve bazifunsa ati manje ine nilibe makolo life yanga yoneka sizaenda kuli konse mungapa encouragement ya bwanji.
I think your party encouragement aninga pass kuri abantu baso azongo afika pa 10 14 years kwenda kumwamba ni bambire abantu bali willing kutandiza kulingana zinchito zako zanochita chama kambiri timakumana ma problems maningi ngati kukula kwako sukula bwino abantu amba amaboyo zambo wana uta umwana tikatenga tikamwika mix na mwana watu azaona ngeka but ngati ndiwe muntu wauti oneka tuyopa mulungu then kumverera abantu mukulu aliyense munga matezo tengera kudala mukulu aliyense timtenga tini parents hapo siza nkale yovuta life mhalonsa ngakuchita adopt na mambo kusunga. So chaninga kambe kuli mayuthi wali munkomboni tentemekeze bantu ankale ni mkulu wako asakaye mkulu wako azonga chanuchita ncho ibaguza hapo kuti life yanombo taking as opeleka ko ipi kufunika wankala pansi organiza hapo ayanuza so noti akalibasiza na ukamba wambo mfemba mashati ijoze tela case patupia stizo wa mtu otitandiza and lipe mkana wanapo mulungu akwelogera muntu pakwanja tichini kutandiza mulungu atandiza kupitira mu bantu then uzakapezeka ati muntu mulungu atuma muntu atende otandize oja muntu bamba je kuchita kanse wagwira wamenye then life yako izakhala so chako zakhala wamjere wachoka wamjere so chako because of sinambelele banti kunzisa so ndine Terence Shiwao, the founder wa Trust Soccer Academy. Then Trust Soccer Academy ina ma teams both categories, boys and girls. Then in Zagaba maningi pa ma girls because ma girls nde wani naita supply maningi. By the way, before kuambo cha division 2 tenzo cha division 1. Sina ngoti tibwelele ubwea cha division 2 ni kania sponsorship. Nebo ativuta because division 1 kulima trips ya kutari so ena mstenzo kwanza kuyenda. Then team tinashita bwino maningi panina bwana ita create tinakwanza kupeleka ma players almost more than 15 players ali ma teams minango ni zafuna kamba munga pali lead ya Shamarima wamena ali kubafaro hapa kuja player na anaambira kuno kwa bwera ashira mnari National Assembly then kwa bwera Dori Kanambera ali ku prison depart the first goalkeeper kuja then Josephine Lulinda enza kuchoma hapa ali ku Trident ku Paroni then kuli Atnes Piri ali kuchoma Warriors kuli Arines Piri na iba kuchoma Warriors then kuli Florence ali ku Z Pro kuli Memory na iba ku Z Pro so ndiye ma player wanaita create yao then kuli Rosemary na Kapiza ali ku Chainda Bombers Girls. Otherwise ni wambili ma players wakaina skill wametinga peleke ma teams mwina santi funa che mkani ya sponsorship.
Me William Piri nini tira amen matunga mchainda andi kuchaina ndio wameni ngala so time makonda kuye music futi ni maimba futi so jameni ngalambe kuli mawitha nzanga ndicha kutati birthday ndiye amene tifunika kulimbikisana. Okay, kulimbikisana zilaki encouraging each other kuti tingachite bwanji kuti tiende pasogolo kuti mateza kusogolo isazavutike maizi wakaya. So okay, kuli magazi enango amene mavera ulesi osebenza amene makhala mpanga chiwembe kulanzana machanke same like here muchaenda muno mulambiri iyo life siyabwino tisewenze tisipezere ndrama yathu and then tigwiritse ntchito ero ntchito yakaena ipange tsogolo.
My full names are Alex Peter Mahango. I'm the head coach of Chella Bombers Football Club in Lusaka, particularly in Chella compound. I joined the team way back in 1990. Played a little bit, full-time coach in 1994. And the team ever since that time. The community we live in is, like I said, mostly Chenda compound. We have a lot of problems with the juvenile delinquency and the so-called junkies. So my message for the youth and for Youth Day is that it is my prayer that and wish that the government tries to find a way of empowering the youth, especially through what we do, football, to support a lot of teams and have a lot of youths become members of those teams so that they stay away from the bad vices of the community.
My name is Davison Sakala. I'm a player for Monali Rangers. Today being Youth Day, I just have an encouragement to my fellow youths to say you being a youth is very much important in life. It's a stage whereby you make your future bright and your pathway straight. You mend your rough ways. So an encouragement is yet to be made to say we just need to work harder, concentrate on what we want, and everything will come, leave everything into God's hands. And the importance of football for us youths. Today we've seen many players like Lamine Yamal, Pedri. They are youths under the age of 20. They are making a name out of football. They are making money out of football. So I just want to encourage my fellow friends to say, let's take this game serious. It may look as simple as that as we are starting right now, as we are struggling right now. It may look as hard as that, but the benefits in future, they are very much important. They are worth it for us being worked, because as they say that for more to be needed, much is required. So we just need to work extra hard and put in more effort, and everything shall be granted onto us.
Can you tell us about some of the things that the Bombers have done that you can point out and say that, okay, well, we are moving from point A to point B? Some of your successes.
Okay, thank you very much. Some of the successes that we've made concerning the youth is that, like I said, most of our players come from Chenda compound. We had a series of players who used to be serious junkies who are talented in football, and we called them back to come and play football, and their lives have changed ever since dramatically. I think I will give an example of two twins that those same bad groups. We fought the fight and made them come back to football, and now they're proper boys of the community, well-behaved boys. And for us, I think it's a great achievement. It hasn't been just the twins, it's been a lot of other boys, and we still continue to do and endeavor over the same.
Sorry?
You are capturing.
Yeah. Just have to continue. Football is seen as a physical tool to enhance fitness. What other benefits can a person achieve when they are trained in this game?
Okay, football right now, football has become, I think, for me, the biggest business in the world. So if a player makes it, for example, from Chella Bombers, is taken on by Zesco, his life and the lives of obviously his family automatically changes, meaning there he'll be getting an income, unlike here where it's just a developmental team. All we do is it's a platform for players to move from here and go and play for bigger teams. So if a player moves from Chella Bombers to Zesco, it's a plus for us, it's a plus for him and his family. Whereas at Zesco, if he does even better, he can even move abroad and go and play for a team like Manchester United.
Yeah, the message to the youth is that every youth should have a vision of himself or herself. You know, like every youth, life for a youth is hard, but you just have to work hard. Just have to work hard and believe in yourself, self-belief. Everything, when you put good first, everything will work out. Yeah, everything will work out. Otherwise, trusting yourself, trusting other youth, helping each other here, because other youth. And the importance of football, yeah, the importance of football, according to me, is just it takes us away from, you know, like differences. Like here in our streets, like there are a lot of activities, bad and good activities. So it takes us away from other bad activities. We spend our time here, you know, we spend our time for like when we come around 8, we go home maybe 12 and we're tired. Yeah, we're exhausted. So it helps us to avoid other bad activities. So just important. You know, soccer is very important.
What can you say about the bond that has been created by some of the players? Has it moved from teammates to family, or are we still on teammate bonding?
No, I think a lot has been done in that area. You can actually see, like I said, the many boys that have changed from being naughty boys in the community to being good boys at the football pitch. We see their parents coming here to give us praise and thanks for how we've changed the lives of the children. And we will continue to do the same, because I think the youth, the gap between 15 years and 25 years is a very difficult age group to look after. So we are happy that we are doing this, and we thank God that He's given us the opportunity to do this.
Welcome back. We are definitely on what we are calling a special edition of Youth Day right here on Topstar Channel 121, and not forgetting Light TV on Facebook, Light Space TV Space Zambia, as we are definitely going deeper and deeper into our program today.
Looking at some of the things that enable a team to train well, what are some of the things that are missing? I've seen there are patches in your ground. Is it one of the things? Tell us a little bit more about some of the things that need to be improved to enable you to do your work well.
Yeah, of course, like I said, this is a community team based in a compound setting, a community arrangement. But then we try to look for sponsors. Like I said at the beginning of the interview, if government can come in and help places like here in Chella, we will have this ground to help us maintain the ground. We only have one borehole, probably come in and see 1 or 2 more boreholes. It will help us, because we usually have problems during when it's not the rainy season, in the dry season. The one borehole that we have is not sufficient to water the pitch.
My name is Margaret Lungo. I stay in Kamanga. So, we starting. So, vetimapundira kapali bajangati banjanga. So, ngati basta investi vabulu. Lazima kuongeleza, nima choka. Futi
Kama maybe pali reason amene unankhala actor. Why unankhala actor? Unasangapo acting ero acting itandiza bwanji kuli ba youth?
Ine chenankalira actor ezina kuli film amene zinatambako ya chanichi. So nena bona nachemwe bashitira lenganya na bwana kamtata ine bativi ngakwanisa kuvichita ngakwanisa kuchita kwa acting. So nema pena na bwana ambira nena pangako ka comment ka video kamozi pa chanichi pa TikTok then magena na pashacha na takashi ngakwanisa nema peza baba na sakira kwa mashtia kwa activity then manjo na bwana join.
I'm interested about your youth. You said in the 90s you were one of the players. Tell us about that. How was that as a youth?
I actually moved to this area in 1994. I joined the team around that time, 88, 89, 90. When I came, it wasn't the problem of the youth being naughty in the community wasn't as much at that time. I think over the years it has escalated, it has grown, and which is also obviously a concern to all of us as parents, all of us as coaches, as fathers, as uncles, mothers, and the likes. So we just hope and pray we don't stop teaching the youth not to be naughty and make this society a better place for everybody to live in. Because at the end of the day, if we don't nip the problem in the bud just here in the community, it spreads and it affects the country at large. That's why I said I think it's important that the government supports these youth programs, and the theme for the youth this year should be that the government should spend more of their money on the youth and empowering the youth.
Yeah, so my message to the youth is, even in the Bible it says enjoy your youth. So even as we are enjoying, let's all think about our future, what we carry, and there are a lot of people who depend on us. So as we are youth, as we are enjoying, let us also think of our parents and those people who depend on us. So every youth has got dreams to achieve. So let us not give up on what we want to achieve in life. Let's fight, let's hustle, and put God first in everything that we do.
So you are a young brother of a big footballer. How does that affect you as a player? Does it put so much pressure on you?
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. Because people who always compare me to him and stuff, but what I have to do is to play my football, and yeah, sure.
Have you taken time to play on the pitch with your brother? Ndani wamena amanyunya mzaki.
Yeah, we have played together. Yeah, but since we always play on the same team, so when we play together, we always play on the same team. So he's a better player, yeah, and he's my inspiration.
Okay, nice one, thanks. The Bible says, train the child when they are young in the way, so that when they grow up, they don't depart. What sort of lessons do you put in play that inculcate a nature of positivity and good doing?
Thank you very much for that question. We actually, apart from football, we actually have sessions on our training starts from Monday to Friday. We actually have a session of the pastor that comes to talk to the boys on Tuesday and Friday, every Tuesday and Friday. So we've engaged him. He comes to talk to the boys about the Bible, about good living, and about just being a good child at home. So he's been helping us a lot, and we're actually seeking for more pastors to come and join the program.
How can football change the world? It's a very short question, but I think I know it has a lot of answers. How can it change the world?
I think football, like I said in the beginning, has become the biggest business in the world. It brings people together. It brings different ethnic groups together. It brings different tribes together. It brings different countries together. When we are at our coaching school, one motto they talk about football is that it's a game that should be enjoyed by a player. So in as much as the player should enjoy the game, even the supporters should enjoy the game. It's something that should bring them together. It is not war. Football has never been war. So for me, I think even you find countries fighting like what we currently are experiencing at the moment. When it comes to football, they actually shake hands before the game and after the game. So I think it's one of the most biggest unifying factor in the world, and we continue to push that.
Tintizimira makuru vatiuza tazikopeza vanzatu vajama bema kwaka vevashita ma situation yoipa tintizimira makuru tikafika nesi makuru pada tikafika tikakure mayufi enangwa angala sivambera chabe sombera makoro sivashita vindu volunga mavoshita bwanji tintisazivakopereza vaja vantu tintizimira makoro yatu chabe ngevene kulukambako chabe.
So ba youth bakazi ni message ya bwanje amene mungabauze since imwe mwachita decide kuti muzambo using acting kufendeza talent yanu mungabauze bwanje
bakazi
munga bakazi banzako amene wamankhala che balibepo chita mungachite encourage bwanje
imwe kungalache pa nyumba siri izi tinti pushing
bakazi bonse uko tinti pushing chabe tazingache pa nyumba tinti sakira vindu vochita visitanga ko busy tangala ko tisangazinga ba uzina ba mozi takata kwa nochibo kungosha vindu vesilunga machabe ibe kukamba ko. If you were given a chance to be the main man controlling all the buttons in the football fraternities, what's that one thing that you need to change?
I think generally, especially in Africa, the emphasis is too much on the bigger teams, the teams in the bigger divisions. If I was given a chance, I think I would definitely put 75-80% attention on the grassroots level of football, because at the end of the day, even those big teams, that is where they tap their talent from, this grassroots level. So I'll actually, whether someone will say unfortunately, I would channel all my energies, if not all of them, to the grassroots football.
I love the story that you talked about where you have two junkies who are twins. How has that story helped encourage the community to also see that you are doing a good thing?
Oh, there's been a lot of change amongst the boys. Most of their friends have just said to themselves, if those two can become football players the way they are playing football right now and become well-behaved boys, then it means that even us we can change. So we've seen a lot of change because of them with the other boys that they used to hang around, with some of the groups that they used to hang around. And I think for me, personally, it's an achievement that keeps on encouraging me every day to keep on working for the community.
My name's Dan Temba. I came from China. In terms of selling, don't harass people. Don't argue people. You have to give respect to the big elders. As a youth, one secretary drama, genuine drama straight cheka mulungu pasokoro ne muri life. But you fi safunika tungala jarefia yopera abantu olorafio yonyonga bantu bintu aye kunga jarefia ya mulungu simamene ende muri life kama bwana youth che kusakira che chaya kama kutavina mtu nakamba tibare mama itu kamba.
Is it too late for someone that has past 25 going into their 30s? We're talking about Youth Day. Can they still make a difference? Can they make a change?
Oh yes, they can. They say it's never too late. So age is just a number, and we encourage everybody to participate in these youth programs and these youth ventures to support our country, build our country, make this country a better place to live in.
As we conclude the interview, can you tell us what message you have to someone out there that has lost hope. They are a member of Chainda, Kalingalinga. They probably have talent. They don't have money, but they are thinking to themselves, maybe when I spend time here, it is going to take my time away from an opportunity to work in a factory and generate some income. What message do you have for them?
They say that in life it is never too late to do anything that you want. I think there's some time back I heard of a story of a woman who was 85 in Kenya who actually went back to school and started grade 1. So it's all about the mindset. It's all about believing in yourself, not worrying about what the other person will say about you and your age, and that everything is possible. So my message to all those that have felt life has given up on them, or they have given up on life, is to pick up themselves 4, 10 times and get up 9 times. Well, like I said, my full name is Alex Peter Mwango, the head coach of Chainda Bamboo Football Club, the team based in Chainda and the surrounding areas of Chainda. We're in Division 2 first. Currently the team is on top of the league. Some of the notable players that the team has produced over the years are Chapa Lungu, who we had actually sent to Red Arrows Football Club, played for Red Arrows Football Club, he also played for Zesco United, and he also played a little bit at Ghana Football Club. We also had Dick Musonda, who played for Arrows, Red Arrows Football Club, actually even now employed with Red Arrows Football Club. We have Fred Wambinji, who played for Red Arrows. He also played for Romana Radiance in the Premier League. He's also right now employed by the Zambia Air Force. And a lot of other players that have sent to the National League and beyond.
It has been an exciting show, as we have definitely taken time to showcase what the youth are all about. So it doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter what hurdles you've passed through. It's all about taking a step each day to become better, to become the better you. You too can achieve greatness if you believe in yourself and take a step for the future. I've been your host on this special edition of the Youth Day package right here on Live TV. Until next year, it's bye-bye.